Hey, David here. So, today's topic is Die Like a Mad Scientist. Now, what exactly does this mean? I think it's a very interesting topic. It centers around problem solving. So, more often than not, we live in a very complex world and all these challenges that are always happening. And just life in general, it's pretty brutal, it's pretty tough. When we're faced with all these challenges, we have to overcome them. And more often than not, it is very, very difficult. Now, when we try to overcome one challenge, it's hard enough. But what if there's multiple things going on at the same time? And life can always feel like this. One way to creatively deal with all these problems at the same time is to run experiments. With all the knowledge that you've acquired, start running it. What scientists typically do is they create a hypothesis, okay? They create an idea of this should happen if I do this, scientific studies. And then they start running experiments to see what really happens. So more often than not, we are an accumulation of the progression of science. Science has taken us pretty far. This is a very oversimplification of this concept. Now, like scientists, we should also be running experiments just in our everyday life. And more often than not, this is a way of solving problems. So experiments is how you practice. And also it's a way of finding out what really works for you and what doesn't work for you. Now, experiments can be run for all facets of your life. And how do we really know when we like something? Quite tricky. But through experimenting, we are able to find out whether we like oranges or apples. The only way to know is to actually eat them both and to try them. And just like anything in life, you want to run a lot of experiments in different areas of your life. Tai Lopez says that if at any given week you are not running experiments, it's not ideal for you. And so what you should do is always try running some kind of experiment. Test things, okay? Because the only way to know something in anything, okay, whether you can get this job or not, whether you are good at this or not, whether you can find the love of your life or not, is by experimenting and trying. Try out things that you like and that you don't like, and just always experiment and experiment. And as you do these experimentations, you're able to find out more and more about yourself, but also you're able to get further and further along with anything you do. So you can also think of it as practice, but practicing in different ways. You can think of it like that. So experiment and practice in a way come hand in hand to some degree as well. So when's the last time you experimented with something? When's the last time you tried something different? And how often do you keep trying new things? These are some things for you to think about. Do you find that when you try new things, your life changes and goes in directions that take you to places that you otherwise wouldn't have gone to? Something to think about. Have you found that trying new things have benefited you, or are you the kind of person who likes to do the same things? So the homework for this time around, if you like to do something, is think of an experiment you can try and ask yourself some questions. What can I do to experiment with this? So it could be something you want to improve at or something you want to find out. You can really try to do anything. If you want to get better at cooking, you can experiment. Okay, do I like to cook in the oven? Do I like to use frying pan? These are ways of experiment. If you want to improve your sleep, do I want to sleep a little bit earlier? Or am I a late owl? Do I like to sleep a little bit later? So these are things that you can all try and see what works better for you. So that's your homework. Experiment with something and comment below on what is something that you're experimenting with at the moment. And I'd love to hear about it. Thanks a lot.